What's up, guys? Moonlight150 here. I'm still sick, but I can talk for now, and you guys deserve a battle, even if I am sick. Anyway, this is a UU battle versus Ash10010 binary code. Let's call him Ash binary code. Anyway, he leads off with Hitmonchan, and I lead off with Donphan. His team's not a full UU team, it has some UU Pokemon. It's more like half UU, half RU, I believe it is. Anyway, so he goes off with Life Orb, Ice Punch, first turn to see how much he can do to my Donphan, but I'm more defense invested. So I'm gonna take that pretty well, and I'm gonna lead off with my rocks. I can feel my throat dying on me already. This is gonna be absolutely terrible. Why did I pick such a long battle? But let's see. He's gonna. Oh wait, I went for another. I totally lost track there. He went for another Ice Punch, took me down to 109, got my back up to 129 after I went for another Earthquake. I'm gonna go for the Ice Touch, thinking that maybe I can take him out from that range, but it turns out I'm not going to, because fighting does kind of resist ice, I think, in a way. I think fighting is super effective against ice, if I remember correctly, so it does a little bit of resist. So it doesn't take him out. He hits me off with another Ice Punch, but he doesn't kill me. And another one will, but he's gonna go for the Mach Punch. See if he can finish me off, but I live with 8, even with Life Orb, so he's gonna take some Life Orb recoil, and I figure after Life Orb recoil, I will be able to take it out with another Ice Shard now. So I barely lived that battle against Hitmonchan with 8 HP, but I do get the leftovers to get it back up to 28. So Donphan's not gonna do anything to this Crawdon except get an Ice Shard off because it is priority, but it's not gonna do anything to this Crawdon because it is resisted. You know, water type, all that other stuff. So he's gonna set up the sub knowing that I can't touch him. And so he's probably gonna set up the sub, set up some kind of setup move, and then take me out. Maybe Swords Dance. Oh, Dragon Dance. The Dragon Dance set. Does Crawdon even get Swords Dance? I have no idea. Anyway, so his attack and speed goes up from Dragon Dance. I'm gonna go for an Earthquake, see if I can break the sub. He's letting me live because he wants to set up. He knows that I can't really touch him with anything. And I'm gonna get some more leftovers going. So I'm back up to yellow health, but it's still not good enough because now he's gonna go for the waterfall, +1 waterfall. And yeah, that's gonna take out Donphan. So Donphan lasted longer than I expected him to. He was able to take out Hitmonchan and bring Crawdon down to less than half health, so this kind of works. Anyway, I'm gonna bring in Porygon 2. He's gonna trade his adaptability. Don't know if that really comes into any kind of play, but he goes for the waterfall. +1 waterfall on EVO Light, max defense is gonna do a great decent chunk, but it doesn't take me out. But he does get the flinch, which looks like it will matter in the long run because now it's a 2-hit KO when I could have gone off a Thunderbolt. So yeah, that flinch definitely didn't matter. Oh, he's Life Orb. I didn't notice that till now. Anyway, I'm gonna bring in Surprise. You guys haven't seen Surprise in a while. He's gonna go for another waterfall. I do resist kind of. I'm part bug, but I'm also part steel, so +1 Life Orb. I'm not going to take that too well. But I do live it enough to get off of Mega Horn, and thankfully I don't miss. So I do get off the Mega Horn to take out Crawdon, but I am going to die by Life Orb. Because this is my Life Orb, so actually that's the only set I have of Escavalier is Life Orb. Anyway, so he's going to bring in his Rotom Heat form. I'm going to bring in Chandelure, which is now a Fire tie. And he's going to take some rocks damage, which is a nice chunk on that. He's going to switch out to Volt Switch, which I predicted him to do because he doesn't... Rotom Heat Form can't really touch a Chandelure that badly, but that Volt Switch actually does a lot more than I thought it would. But he's going to bring in his Steelix now, which I don't know if I predicted, but I just wanted to go for Overheat in the first place. Because, oh no, I went for the Psychic. Stupid me didn't predict the switch out, I guess. I should be predicting a lot more better than that. So we both get our leftovers. Wait, what, did I get leftovers? I think I am a leftovers set. So I'm gonna go for the Overheat now. Obviously I'm faster because Steelix is very slow. I don't think he saw it come. Maybe he thought I was scarfed. Maybe he thought I was locked down Psychic and I was gonna switch out because most Chandelures are either scarfed or specs. So I guess I can see why he would suspect that I would switch out because I would be locked in on Psychic. Not predicting that. Well, actually, he saw my leftovers, but I guess he was just so used to Specs and Scarf he just didn't notice it. But anyway, so I decided to just stay in, see how much a -2 Overheat can do to this Drapion. And it's not going to do that much because, you know, it's kind of resisted, +/-2. Yeah, not going to do that much. But he's going to send up his mid-game layer Toxic Spikes. I don't know if those come into play later. I'm not sure. But I think I'm going to switch out right here. Black Sludge. Yeah, I'm going to switch out like I thought I would. I'm going to bring in Machamp, because I can take the Toxic Spice and then cure myself with my Oran Berry. No, it's not Oran, it's Lumberry, never mind. He's gonna go for the Earthquake. I'm gonna live that, because I am a Machamp. I can take an Earthquake, at least one Earthquake. Especially since I don't think this is an offensive set, this is more of a defensive set like most Drapions are. I'm gonna go for that Dynamic Punch. Didn't think I was gonna do that much damage, but at least I would get the Confusion off if he did live, but it does a lot more than I thought it would, and I do get the Confusion, because, you know, Confusion on Dynamic Punch is 100%. But it turns out to be a Whirlwind set, like, actually, some Drapions are, it's like half and half. Some do, some don't, but he's gonna bring in my Milotic. He's gonna take the Poison, but since it's only one layer, it's not that bad of a Poison, so it's gonna take a while to take out, or really weaken my Milotic with the Poison. But we'll be able to take this thing out with just one move, especially if he hits himself, but he doesn't. He goes for the Crunch instead of hitting himself. Gonna go for that Hydro Pump. I don't know why I should have gone for like the more reliable Ice Beam. But Hydro Pump, it does take it out because it did hit. I'm glad this battle's almost over. I think I can feel my throat slipping away. Not my throat, my voice. So I take some point damage. Brings in his Rotom form, which I'm thinking this has to be some kind of trap. He wants me to go for the Hydro Pump, but instead he actually goes for the Volt Switch, just to see how much damage he can do to me, because he really wants Poison to rack up and get me as low, because he knows my Milotic is a pain in UU. So he's going to switch out now. He's going to bring in his Cobalion. I think I just went for the Hydro Pump just for resave, because I don't think he has anything left that can take a Hydro Pump nicely. So Hydro Pump is going to bring down that Cobalion to... It's going to do a lot. It did like 90% damage. So staying with Hydro Pump was really safe, because I'm pretty sure all he has now is Rotom. It's Cobalion, I'm not sure what else, but he's going to go for the X-Scissor now. He's going to take out Milotic, but my Milotic did do some work here, so it's all good. And it turns out he turns out to the... I'm repeating myself. He turns out to be a Life Orb set. So I bring in Machamp because he doesn't really have anything that can hit me that hard. He has like X-Scissor, Close Combat. Nothing that can really hit a Machamp that hard that I'll be able to take. But he actually does a lot more, and that's just the power of Life Orb. Life Orb Cobalion, but I do live enough. Gonna go for another Ice Punch just to finish him off. And I think I might live this one round of Poison. It is first turn. I have 63, so I should be able to live it. Yeah, I live with 16. So I can get off one more move on this Rotom Heat form. Gonna take about half damage of the rest of his HP. I'll go for the Bullet Punch because I did not know if this was Scarfed. He's gonna go for the Volt Switch now. Not sure what happens next. I know I die off, but I don't know if he switches. No, he doesn't. That means his Rotom's his last one, so gonna bring in my Chandelure. Gonna go for the Psychic, I believe. He's gonna go for the Volt Switch to see if he can like crit me or something, but even if he did, I still had someone else, I'm sure. But I'm gonna go for the Psychic, and that will be the game. So good game, Ash, and make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all that other good stuff, and I will see you guys better, hopefully when I'm feeling better and I can get through this without killing my throat. Bye.